Bum, 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 bum. What's up, y'all? Welcome to the TB2 podcast. It's your boy, the boss. We here live from the man caves of America, the tag team champions of the IWC. I'm here with my cousin. What's good, cuz?
Hey, it's
Let them know
another
who you are.
it's another day in paradise. You know you're here with the Burr. If you're gonna spell it out, it's B-U Ara 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 the Burr.
You
And
do
we
it.
here talking about Monday Night Raw, man. I'm excited and scared. I'm not gonna lie.
Burrr. I ain't gonna lie, man. I got the same sentiments as you. I'm excited to talk about it with you, as always, but I am scared to talk about it with you, as always.
Hey,
Hey, the last couple episodes, you've been taking us to court, man. You've been taking the IWC to court. You've been holding us accountable, and you've been spot on with some predictions, bro. So we leading into Raw, Seattle, Washington, and yeah, I'm like, oh man, bro, what you got for me this week? Oh, man.
I really thought when at Elimination Chamber, when Seth Rollins revealed himself as the masked man, we were done with the masked man. I really did. Little did I know.
Oh yeah.
Little did I know we were getting Where's Waldo with the fucking masked man. Like, Raw starts off with Adam Pearce coming out, calling out Seth Rollins, saying, hey, we need to talk eye to eye about this whole vision situation. Well, then all of a sudden, about 15 masked men come in, and they Scooby-Doo run into the ring and start running in circles and running around and passing each other, and then they disperse, and there's one standing, and he removes the mask, and it's Seth Rollins. Bruh, why?
Hey,
What are we doing?
we need to add another archetype to fucking Seth Rollins and call him the diva. Cause what was that, bro? What was that Broadway ass shit, man? What are we watching here? We live from Seattle, Washington. Come on. We on Raw, sponsored by Netflix. And we come out with this musical jazz ensemble shit. What is this masked man shit, man? It has gotta be some symbolism. Knowing Seth Rollins, it's gotta be some deeper symbolism behind it that we're never gonna catch on to unless we really get into the dirt sheets of wrestling to find out. I don't understand it.
Yeah.
We just see, I'm gonna need you to step back a little bit on the camera, bro. And I didn't want to get ahead of myself, but you gotta show him the Danhausen merch. Because Danhausen has came to WWE and transformed every damn thing. We got masked men doing Danhausen numbers. We just saw that at Elimination Chamber. With Danhausen. Now we get to see it again with Seth Rollins, man. Oh my God. Shout out to Danhausen. You have came in and really wrecked shop, bro. Cause it's a madhouse at Raw.
I'm not getting cursed. I'm making sure I'm not getting cursed. Ain't happening. No.
You you're the only one that's immune right now because I don't understand this, man. Seth Rollins, you're supposed to be hurt. You fake the injury and you're screwing people over. You screw over LA Knight, you fake like you're hurt. Then you hurt for real. Then you get hurt for real because you're playing with crutches. You get the karma to that. And now you're back in a masked suit causing havoc. What the hell's going on? Are you hurt or not hurt, bro? That's what Adam Pearce want to know. That's what the boss want to know. Are you hurt or not?
Well, according to Pierce, he says he's not cleared. Seth Rollins doesn't say a single word the whole time he's standing out here. Does not say a single word.
Right.
You got Logan Paul come out, Austin Theory come out. They're basically like, hey, you gonna pay for this. You gonna pay for it. And what happens? Another 30 masked men come into the ring and do the little, it's like that game where you put the ball underneath the cups and you move the cups around and they're like, oh, you better keep an eye on him. Which one was it? And then they just disperse and everybody takes the cups and throws them on the ground. And you're like, oh, that's it. That's the game. Like, what are we doing?
I don't know, man. I don't know, bro. I don't know. I wish I could tell you, but I don't know what we're doing. I don't, bro. Unfortunately.
Well, they come out, Division's out there, LA Knight comes out to attack. They start fighting back and forth. The Usos come out to even the odds and run off Division, and everything's good. The Usos coming out, man, I've got the Uso penitentiary feel from these Usos.
Yeah, they was turned up. Jey Uso was turned up tonight, man. He wasn't playing a game. He wasn't playing no games. He wasn't
No.
playing no games tonight. He was on that good drink tonight. He wasn't on that Hennessy tonight. He was on straight vodka and Wheatley's tonight because he wasn't playing around.
He's on that fireball. Do, 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 do,
Yeah,
do.
he was feeling that. Oh, he was on that fireball. He was feeling that fireball tonight because he had fire lit. Jey Uso definitely had a fire lit under his ass, you know, and
Oh,
yeah, that's what we want to see, man. We want to see main event Jey Uso, bro. We don't want to see skeeting and yeeting, bro. We don't want to see skeeting and yeeting.
yeah. I want to see him getting back to
Jimmy Uso,
I want to get him back to
yeah,
locking people up.
we got to, bro. And this, I want to see LA Knight get out of that. You know, I would be happy to see LA Knight get away from Jimmy Uso and Jay Uso and Seth Rollins. Like, oh my goodness.
And if the Usos are doing the thing with Division with Theory and Paul because they're the only two left, then LA
Right?
Knight needs to go do anything else. Anything else.
Okay. Does LA Knight still okay? With everything that happened at Saturday Night Main Event last year and everything that's been transpired with division creation and just decimation, what do you think that LA Knight and Seth Rollins they need to run that back? Don't you think LA Knight should be trying to get at Seth Rollins?
He did bring up the fact that
Considering what happened?
he did bring up the fact that, hey, heal soon, but once you get back, like the reason why you got hurt was you were trying to get away from LA Knight. He ran it on the whole promo.
Right.
But where's that hatred at? Where's that? Why didn't LA Knight come out with the? It's real weird. It's real weird because we've got like three sides to this thing going on, and none of the pieces are
Man,
fitting together.
it's like a common enemy thing.
Yeah,
So it's like friends of the friends because we got common enemies, you know. So the vision, I feel like is the common enemy. But at
right.
this point, we're not sure if Seth Rollins rocking with the original vision or not. So it's like, is he? So whose vision are we trying to destroy? Paul Heyman's or Seth Rollins? And we know Jey Uso and Jimmy Uso. We know where they're at with it. You know, they got no beef with Seth no more. Their
Yeah.
whole beef was like John Cena and all that shit. So they don't have no true problems with him. So we gonna see, man. I don't know what's going on, but Seth Rollins, I feel like is about to return.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, he's doing
And he
moves
should
in the ring.
return. He should return before WrestleMania. It'll do him good if he could make a little bit of sense out of everything, you know?
Yeah, if he's healthy and he is cleared, I want to see him doing something. But I don't want to see this goofy, I'm going to be in a mask, do the thing with 15 other masked men, and look like we just came out of a BDSM basement. Like, I don't need none of that. I don't need people that are coming in, breaking into my house and stealing my TV. I don't need it, bruh. I don't need it.
Me either. Me either. It was cool for a little second, but they really done beat that shit dry. They
Well,
really have.
Well, the Usos go to leave. They get stopped
Mhm.
backstage. They get asked if they got anything to
Mhm.
say about what Punk said last week. They come back with, well, maybe we do. And that's what ends the show. We'll come back to that at the end of the show. But the Usos have something to say about Punk.
Right. And I want to, and when you bring that up, I want to revisit something that you did mention, you know, about last week's episode. And it's, I think it's relevant to what you were saying
For sure.
about Larry and everybody. I mean, you don't miss, man. Carmelo, you might have to give up your slogan to Burrr, man, because Burrr don't fucking miss.
I'll be on it about 75% of the time.
I know it's a hard job, but somebody in the IWC got to do it, man. Because the other guys, we just out here talking, man. But somebody got to bring facts and truth to the light. Somebody got to know what's going on. Because damn.
Well, we've got last week they brought up all these different women for this IC title. And I didn't know if we were gonna work into something where it was gonna be like a tournament style thing or whatever, or well, they turn it into a gauntlet, which is fine, which is I'm completely cool with. If that's how you want to do it, if that's how you want to portray building your challenger going into WrestleMania, I'm cool with it. Fine. That's how we want to do it. Fine. The issue I have is after this whole gauntlet gets dragged out, the title match is next week. Why?
Yeah, I was gonna say, I mean, shit, it ain't even WrestleMania. This is going down next week on Raw. It's to give AJ Lee something to do, man. This is why we're here. AJ Lee cut that dry ass promo last week, and she won that dry ass belt at Elimination Chamber, and so now somebody's got to challenge her because she needs something to do.
But we're supposed
She
to
can't just be working for free.
We're
You know,
supposed to
she
be on
can't
the
just
road
be
to
getting a check.
WrestleMania.
She got.
We're supposed to be on
This
the
is
road.
true. I mean, you're right, and I mean, honestly, why didn't you put her ass in a gauntlet and have her beat everybody else that come out? You know, like, why we gotta have a gauntlet to have the number one contender to go against you, like, in the open challenge? I thought it was an open challenge, you know? See, Nick Aldis kind of got his niggas together over here. Adam Pearce, he do not got his niggas together over here. Oh man, he don't got his people together. His people is running the show for him. Over there at Raw, they just doing whatever the hell they want to do. You know?
Yep.
So we got a gauntlet, bro. We got a gauntlet, and the gauntlet lasts. The gauntlet is at least 5 hours long. Like, I went to sleep, made a sandwich, ate the sandwich, watched the match, went to sleep again, drank a sweet tea. Like, oh my God.
It really did. It wasn't a bad match, really. The different people that they had coming in. Here's the breakdown. I'm gonna go through the breakdown real quick. We start off with
Break it down.
Lyra Valkyrie versus Io Sky to start it out. That's how we start. Io goes over. Io goes over. Raquel comes out next to take on Io.
Raquel, big dumb ass. Let's stop right there. Raquel, big dummy. You got screwed in Royal Rumble for the women's champ, a chance to go on. You got screwed up at Elimination Chamber. What is your big ass doing in this shit? Come on, Big Mommy Cool. What the hell are you doing?
Well,
and tell me, why are you having problems with Io Sky?
Well, she's having problems because Liv comes out trying to throw some shenanigans out there. And then we got Stephanie that comes out to take out Liv, but it causes Raquel to get rolled up. She loses.
Big dummy. Big dummy.
So she attacks Io, beats the shit out of Io.
Right.
And then Ivy Nile comes in to pick up the pieces and pins Io.
I like Ivy now. And I think she look good. Like, I like how she look out there. She remind me of like Jordan Grace, a little Jordan Grace or somebody. I like Ivy now.
I need a little bit more from her.
That's all I gotta say. Yeah. Well, but I ain't blaming her. I'm blaming the booking for that.
That's fair.
She look like she ready to do something. She like she ready to do something, man. Chad Gable, go get your girl. She ready.
I don't even know where he's at.
You know, I was hoping Io would win, but I mean, Io had already beat Lyra, bro. She's going through the fucking ringer with Raquel. You know, like, how much more does she have in her? You know?
Well, Ivy now pins Io. Bailey comes out, so Bailey's next. Bailey ends up hitting a belly to Bailey or Bailey to belly on Ivy now, pins her. Asuka's the final person with Kairi Sane following her, taking her mask and taking her jacket and still getting treated like garbage. And, you know, it ends up with Bailey hitting a rose plant to win the match against Asuka. So your number one contender is Bailey going into next week, when I really thought we were building something for Mania with this whole shenanigans of all this. She's going on to face AJ Lee. And what happened with Bailey's talking to herself gimmick? Did they forget about?
I don't know, man. Maybe she got on the meds and she's good again. Bailey is Bailey is definitely one of the ones from the, shout out to Bailey, man. Four horsewomen, right?
Yeah.
Bailey and Oscar is in there. Got two of the four horsewomen in the match tonight. I'm drinking some peach sweet tea. In this match up, all I see for this is Lyra. The names that stick out to me is Lyra Valkyria and Bailey, because they have been in a constant battle for the IC title in the women's. So Raquel is just a filler, Ivy now, they're fillers. Bailey, this is Bailey's belt to win. I don't think Bailey has a gimmick though, and that's what her problem has always been ever since the Four Horsewomen. She got by, she got she got through it because there were so many great women, so many great factions. So she got through, not necessarily having to have that big personality or big gimmick, but now she has to have something, and it's just, I don't know. But the schizophrenic Bailey gimmick, it wasn't working. Her and Lyra teaming up. It's just, I don't know. I don't know what happened to her gimmick. I don't think Bailey knows what happened. Bailey definitely has went on record to say that she wants, to find more of a gimmick or more of a role or, more of her character. She struggles with that.
And that's
So
where
I don't know, man.
I thought we were getting another layer of depth with Bailey's character. That's what with the whole. It wasn't done well at first, but I was intrigued on how they were pushing forward with this bipolar. I'm good, but I'm not good. I like you, but I'm mad at you. The whole dynamic. I was intrigued to see how it went forward, and then it just stopped.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know what that was about. I think that was a whole thing with Lyra. Like, they got definitely stuck in a vortex. Lyra, Becky, and Bailey. And I don't think they really knew what to do with it. So hopefully this number one contender slot gives her something to do and gives her another role. But if she wins the belt from AJ Lee, she doesn't have to have a gimmick.
Oh,
So that's, I don't know. I don't know, man. This is all garbage. This is all garbage, bro. This is all garbage and BS. Why the fuck EO Sky ain't winning it, So this BS, bro.
and that's the thing with this Raw episode. There's a lot of things that did not make sense to me. Here's something that really did make sense to me. We're talking about Danhausen. We're talking about your boy.
Mm-hmm.
So you got El Grande OG that's going against Pentagon for the IC title tonight. It's going to be a match between the two. Well, Grande OG's walking backstage, bumps into Danhausen. Right? Danhausen says, "Hey man, I like your mask. I'm gonna let me try that on so we can make some money. I want to make some double money." And Grande says, "Vamonos, no, I don't have the tiempo." I enjoy OG's Spanglish because it's completely opposite of the new one. He speaks fluent Spanish.
Right. Right, because we talking about the big Americano. We ain't talking about
Grande OG is the Spanglish king right now. I mean, for real.
Yeah, he is.
So he basically slaps away Danhausen's hand, says, "You need to leave." And Danhausen curses him, right? Boom, you get that curse. And this is a next level curse. Because I don't know if New Grande is the one that comes out for the Pentagon match. So I don't know if your boy sprained a finger from the curse. I don't know if he got lost backstage. He was in a maze like from The Shining. I don't know if he fell down an elevator shaft. I don't know if he went into a different dimension with Wolverine and Deadpool. I don't know what happened to OG Grande Americano because he just doesn't show up to the match.
Hey, the curses are getting more serious. The shit is getting more severe. Danhausen is making more appearances on Raw than Roman Reigns.
Yep. Yep.
My.
And y'all thought
Look at
Undertaker
where
was
we have.
supernatural?
Look how far we have came.
You think?
Look how far we have come. Oh, hey, Danhausen got to get in the ring and he just fucking up shit. Like, man,
Yep.
keep him. Keep Danhausen in there.
Yeah, you thought Undertaker had supernatural powers back in the day? This is next
Oh,
level.
Danhausen, dude. Yeah, because OG Americano, you got a match, bro. We'll skip the Penta shit. You got a match against another Americano you need to deal with. So you being cursed right now is not looking good for you in the future, bro. You got things to do. Don't get me wrong, you missed out on the opportunity to take the title from Penta, which I don't think you can at this moment because you're cursed. But man, oh man, I hope you make it to the match against the new Americano, because if not, you're getting buried, brother.
And that's the thing is, I thought this was another thing that we were building to Mania, and we're getting it next week. Like, what are we doing?
And how do we beat the Danhausen curse too? We're gonna have to start trying to figure that out too, man. Right now we're just running with it, but we're gonna have to try to find the antidote pretty soon on this curse, because we got Dominic, we got the whole Triple A curse right now.
Stop being mean to the guy. Be nice.
Yeah, we got Triple A. If you're watching at home and you wrestle for Triple A, be nice to Danhausen, because he's gonna take over all the belts over there. The way you guys are treating him, he's gonna curse the whole roster, and he's gonna be the Triple A champion, man, the mega champion. Because right now he's 2 for 2 on y'all.
Now we talked about
Penta, watch out.
we talked
The
about
next Penta, watch out, brother.
Penta has a match against Grande, the new El Grande Americano. He goes over, he wins that match. You knew he was going to. The thing that kind of stuck out to me with this, one is how much pyro Penta gets. He gets it on the ramp, he gets it in the ring, he gets it off the post. They are not saving any dollars on his pyro, bro. It is everywhere. He gets all the pyro, all of it. He won the Super Bowl.
No
He did all of it.
expenses. What dude on Jurassic Park say? No expenses.
Yes, exactly. Exactly.
We don't give a damn. Run it up. Hey, Penta definitely had a good he had a great debut introduction into WWE. Like, he had definitely one of them hot starts. Like he came in, he's got the presentation. I didn't get the hype. You know, I love a good lucha. I love me a good luchador, doggy. But I was kind of confused about the Penta hype, man, and all the presentation. But I guess the kids love it. I guess the kids love that shit. They love it. The kids love it, I guess.
Yep, my daughter does.
I guess the kids love all that pyro, bro. I thought I love some pyro now. You know, I love some good raw as war, nitro. Pop, pop, pop. I love that shit. I do, man. But yeah, he's got main event pyro. He got stadium pyro every week.
It's crazy. It's crazy.
See, what I'm starting to see is, or I've been saw, WWE is a viral moment type of promotion. Like, they're definitely doing things for the moment in the scene. Penta's walk, Stephanie Valkyria's Devil's Kiss, Yeet, just different things that capture the audience momentarily. They magnify.
Yeah.
They magnify those things.
Now, what popped me? I started laughing out loud on this. What popped me? Penta gives a promo before this match, and he talks about how the family is behind him and the crowd is behind him, and he does it for the people, right? He does it for the people. And then he does it in Spanish, and he continues to talk about how he does it for the people. And at the top of the Netflix screen, it says that he's speaking in another language. You couldn't even say speaking Spanish? Y'all had no idea what he was saying? Netflix?
It was live. It was live, man. It was live. When it's live, they typing as they go.
Speaking another language. Like, bro, that's disrespectful.
Yeah.
You
Y'all
couldn't even
ain't
say
figured out
Spanish?
English is his other language. English is his other language. When he starts speaking English, that's when you say that.
I popped. I laughed. I sat there and laughed out loud. I'm like, bro, y'all
That's funny.
I could not believe it.
He's funny, man. Penta's a favorite, man. Penta's a crowd favorite. I'm gonna have to go and look up his numbers and see like what he's selling and doing because he's definitely a Raw favorite. They give him mic time. They give him everything, man. He got naked pictures of Triple H or something because he definitely get his shine. He definitely get his time.
Yeah.
Penta tried for that belt 11 times and finally got that shit.
Hey, it's like you said, if at first you don't succeed 10 times.
Yeah, the first 10 times don't succeed. Keep going. So yeah, shout out to Penta. I still like OG Americano. Shout out to Danhausen. This is what we call good mid-card fuckery, you know? Good
Yep.
mid-card fuckery, man.
Yep.
See, they got it together. Raw do got a little bit of mid-card fuckery. They got their mid-card fuckery together over there a little bit more than SmackDown, I must say.
And I can mess with that. I'm good with that. I can suspend my disbelief for some of this.
Yeah, no doubt. That's what I'm saying. They still trying to keep it raw over there. You know, they still keeping it raw. Yeah. Shout out to the guys in the mid card. Shout out to Danhausen. Shout out to OG. Way better segment in match than the fucking gauntlet.
Yeah.
Ugh.
Yeah. So
Hands down.
speaking of doing promos in another language, we get a promo from Stephanie McCool talking about basically just responding to Liv and her talking last week about the mud huts and about all this, this stuff. And she says, oh, well, the thing that makes me maddest about you, Liv Morgan, the thing that pisses me off the most is your stupid laugh. What?
Damn.
What?
See, it's petty, bro. See, the WWE women's booking is so petty. Like, you don't got no other reason. You don't want to just beat the hell out of her because she did something like Liv. You need to be mad. Liv Morgan, you need to be mad at Roxanne Perez. She cost y'all the tag team titles.
Yep.
Like, you don't really got no beef. In the long run of this shit, you don't have no problem with Stephanie Valkyrie. And Stephanie Valkyrie don't really got no problem with you. Y'all are just fighting because y'all have to.
And that's the thing, too. By the end of this promo, she's basically complimenting Liv, saying, "Oh, I see the true potential that you have. You've just gotten lazy and you take the easy route out, but you've got all this potential. I can see it." Bro, what are we? That doesn't make me want to see this match.
Liv too. Liv is doing the same shit, and it's the Cody Rhodes thing. Oh, I love you. I respect you. We just need to have a match. Like, fuck no. That's why I hope that Cody and Randy really get into some dirt. And because I'm tired of hearing everyone respect each other. You got Rhea and Jade talking about each other's bodies and muscles. Everybody's complimenting everybody. Everyone's friends. You know, except Danhausen. He's the only one that's going out for self. And so I'm not feeling this. I'm not feeling this.
Me neither. Me neither.
Like I said, and I'm gonna keep saying it until she loses the belt. I like Stephanie Valkyrie, but I think she got the belt too fast. Just a year ago, I seen Stephanie Valkyrie at Stand and Deliver. Just a year ago, less than a year ago, Stephanie Valkyrie was at Stand and Deliver. Now she's about to not headline, but she's about to wrestle and defend the title at WrestleMania, the biggest stage.
Yep.
And I don't think she's ready. I don't think she's ready. She has a viral move, the Devil's Kiss, which shout out to Booker T for helping it get over, you know? But that's about all she got. We wanted to see her and Rhea.
Yep.
We want to see ass cheeks versus ass cheeks. We want to see her and Lola Vice. You know, we want to see ass cheek on ass cheek. We don't want to see Liv and Stephanie. It doesn't, it's not translating well for me. I like Liv Morgan. I'm a Liv Morgan fan. I am a Stephanie Valkyrie fan, but I think it's too early for her. It's not enough for this. Yeah. I don't like it.
Well,
get in the ring. Get in the ring with it.
Be done with it.
Pull some hair.
Well, everybody, friends and family, right? Everybody, family, right? Well, one family is losing some members. So
the biggest family.
So Dom,
the biggest family in Raw.
Yeah, you think so?
The Judgment Day, yeah, they're the Raw family, bro. They're the Don Callis Death Rider family of WWE. and they've been around. The Judgment Day's been going for years, bro. So yeah, this is the family of the Revolution, the Evolution, and the motherfucking Judgment Day.
Well, we about to get
You
version.
could always bring Evolution back. You could always bring the Judgment Day back.
Well, we're about to get version 4.0, 5.0, 6.0. I'm not sure what version we're at this point, but we got Dom coming out to the ring, and he's basically calling out Finn, saying he's looking for him because Finn cost him the title last week. Finn and JD come out. Finn gets a mic and says, "Listen, I've been trying to, I love you. We're family. I always got your back. I've been trying to teach you to be better. You know, sometimes you got to fight your own fight. Sometimes you can't take the shitty heel way out of it." And maybe
Right.
Ray was right. Now, they censor this, so I don't know if he said that you're a spoiled prick or a spoiled bitch. But he says one of the two. His mouth looks like prick, but I don't know why they would have censored prick. But he calls him spoiled. Dom pushes him, and he takes a Pele kick for pushing Finn. So we about to see these fisticuffs, right? It's about to go down. The one thing I did not see coming out of all of this was JD taking out Finn and standing up for Dom.
That's crazy to me, man. This to me outweighs the Vision story. If you ask me, this storyline, this feud, this thing that we got amongst the Judgment Day is getting hot. Finally.
Yeah.
Finally we're seeing what we want to see. And this is not mid-card fuckery. To me, this needs to be opener or main card fuckery right here.
Yeah.
I don't understand the move JD made. Because JD, you're lonely in the water without Finn.
Yep.
You're nothing without. I'm not gonna say you're nothing, but you're nothing without Finn. Fuck it. You're nothing, bro. Like, you need Finn Balor. So I was really caught off guard about this. But I'm loving it.
Yes.
I'm loving it. I'm loving it, bro.
I thought it was a cool spot. They grab the ring bell. The Judgment Day starts attacking Finn. They go out, grab a chair, grab a ring bell. Finn tries to fight him off, but he takes the hammer from the ring bell to his head. Then Dom shoves the hammer in his shoe and hits a 619 with the loaded shoe before he takes 2 5-star frog splashes, one without a chair, one with a chair, and Judgment Day stands tall. I'm good with this.
Right, which means we got hero Finn Balor coming out.
Yep.
We got Finn Balor. He's about to be resurrected. No more Finn Balor. We back to Finn Balor because now he's all alone. No Judgment Day. And we got a Dom on shaky ground with the Judgment Day. It'll be only a matter of time before JD turns on him.
Yeah.
As we watch the Judgment Day get dismantled, we're gonna see Finn Balor rise through the fucking ashes like a phoenix. If you ask me, I think that's what's going on. I don't see Dom taking too many losses and getting buried behind any of this. I think JD's gonna take the blunt force trauma from all of this, but I see Finn Balor coming out as the Phoenix in this.
Hey, shout out Enzo, Phoenix. If you haven't heard the song, look it up. It's a good song. Also, his song Family has got a good verse about Bray Wyatt in it. If you haven't heard that one, I know people talk about Enzo. He's a wrestler. He's whatnot. He be making some music, bro. His music side is pretty good. I enjoy it. I also met him a couple weeks ago. He's a real dude. Shout out Enzo.
Who that? Enzo?
Yeah.
He be rapping?
Oh yeah.
His rap name is Real One. Huh?
Yeah. If Phoenix is what came out when he first got in trouble with WWE, and that's him calling out basically the world and the people that were talking shit on him, saying F you, I didn't do it. You can kiss my consensual penis. Bro, he go pretty hard, but he got a new one that just came out in October called Family. It goes hard too. He's got one that's called Grace that's about him and his grandma. And he was able to do a video with her before she passed away. She basically raised him. And so he be doing some stuff on the mic, bro. He be doing some stuff.
We just really pivoted right now.
You said
so
Phoenix.
With that pivot, Make sure you clip this and tag Enzo. Make sure you clip all that and tag Enzo because we just pivoted like a motherfucker. And I say shout out to the real one. Go ahead and download and stream that song Phoenix. It's not about Finn Balor.
It's not.
Sorry, y'all. It's not about
not.
Finn Balor. But Finn Balor is the Phoenix of the Judgment Day in the WWE right now. He's got nothing to lose. He's getting beat, pinned Ballard out. And his time's coming, man. And shout out the real one as well. Your time is coming too as well, my nigga. Keep it up.
I got a real one hoodie and everything, I'd be repping it, bro. He's a real deal. But let's get back to what's
Let's get back to the unreal. Let's get back to the unreal.
Yeah,
the Let's get back to Unreal season 3, episode 1, Raw in Seattle. Unreal, because this shit is unreal. We got Kofi Kingston talking to Javon backstage, man. And Kofi, what are you doing?
Are we trying to just get a time right now supplement for Xavier Woods being out? Are we looking for a third man to take Big E's spot when Xavier gets back? Like, what are we? Kofi's trying to recruit Javon Evans into the New Day, basically, which kind of pissed off Grayson Waller, which Grayson Waller really don't need to be in it in the first place. I don't know what he's still doing around, but I don't know where they're going with this.
I mean, it's cool, but I don't know where they're going with it either. And I think Javon Evans should stay the hell away from Kofi Kingston. The New Day heel turn to me is one of the worst, like, wastes of WWE booking of all time, you know?
Yeah.
So the New Day is dead to me. Like they're definitely just it's dead to me. It's a dead team now to me. Xavier Woods is out. This is your chance, Kofi, to have a new day at doing something new. Maybe you should manage Javon. You know, maybe you should manage Javon. The Kevin Nash, Mr. Bojangles shit, it's gonna stick. It's gonna stick with Javon for a while. It's gonna stick with the IWC for a while. Kevin Nash was not wrong. I think his choice of words is what got the pot stirred up. And sometimes we have to fucking take a heed to what we say and how we say it. But Kevin Nash wasn't wrong about Javon Evans, dog. And I think in spite of that, they're gonna keep Mr. Bojangling his ass just because someone took a knowledge to it.
Yeah.
So, it only makes sense if he links up with Kofi Kingston. Like if they want to keep the Bojangle shit up, it only makes sense, right?
Yeah. Yeah. Well,
so I don't know, man. I don't know what to say, but I do say this, right? I think it's cool to see Javon on screen. I do. I like him, and just like Stephanie, just like Trick, and just like Oba, they were all at Stand and Deliver. They were all at NXT last year. Now they're here on the main roster. So shout out to you, bro. I don't know what they're gonna do. Austin Theory, you came into the New Day, then you went to the division. No loyalty there. Right? Was that him? That was him, huh?
Grayson.
It was Grayson Waller. My bad. I get him confused sometimes, man.
It's we all look.
I get him confused, man. The other Australian, huh? So you the New Day see, that's how fucked up the New Day is, man. There gotta be more people on the roster than this. They keep using the same people. There gotta be more people on the roster than this, man. This shit is crazy.
And if they're gonna use the New Day, let them wrestle.
Yeah, I'm tired of I wasn't feeling the fruity outfits Xavier Woods was wearing, so I'm glad he's not there. Like, I got tired of that shit. So Xavier Woods got some new abs and new pecs, and he just couldn't keep his shirt on. Like, I'm tired of him. So that's it. Kofi Kingston, WWE Hall of Famer. I'll never take nothing away from you. You're one of my favorite guys in WWE. And shit, I loved your run, bro. I love some of your runs in WWE, and I like the New Day with Big E. And I had a lot of hope for the heel change, the heel turn. I really did, but I got nothing from it. Another casualty to the WWE tag team division, man.
Yep. Yep. Well,
So man, let me talk about somebody else out here, right? That's not Bojangling it.
okay.
Cause I like that we got a little color on the screen. We didn't have color on the screen for a while in WWE last year. So I'm liking the diversity, man. We got Obafemi the ruler, man.
Yep.
Obafemi the motherfucking ruler. And this time he actually got some like wrestling gear on. He ain't out there with chanclatas and no socks on. He comes out with wrestling gear. And then we got my nigga Rusev.
Yeah. I mean, Haas battle.
Talk to me, bro. Talk to me, man.
It was a Haas battle. We knew it was going to be hard hitting. And I figured it probably was going to be a 7-minute. They weren't going to get a lot of time, you know. I don't know if they're doing well by Rusev. I thought it was going to be a little bit more dragged out by this. Opa tossed him across the ring like he was a cruiserweight, bruh. Oba chucked Rusev, and Rusev's a big dude, and he chucked him across the ring like he was a female.
I saw that. Rusev's still good, bro. Rusev's a big dude, but this motherfucker can get around. You know, he can go. He could get. He sells. Rusev's funny, man. That's a funny dude. He's funny for that. He's funny for that. In real life, that's not going down.
No.
But the Obafemi sell has to happen, and he's doing a good job. I like this matchup between them two. And like we said last week, hey man, keep this shit going. Warm up Sheamus, man. Go ahead and start feeding Sheamus the corned beef in the back. Tell him to get ready because, you know, it's your time coming.
And that's
time coming.
And that's what intrigues me. I feel like I'm back to the beginning. We've talked about this before. You build him up to go against somebody. There's only one person that you build him up on the equivalent level where he's throwing Rusev across the ring, and that's his Brock Lesnar Open Challenge. I really feel like they're going to do it. The problem is, I read the other day, today, that they feel like Brock Lesnar should not lose another match until his retirement match. So, is he gonna lose to Obafemi and that be the done? Because I think Gunther gonna be the one to retire him. Gunther retiring everybody. It's gonna be Gunther. So, are they really gonna put Brock over Oba after building Oba like this? It may not be that. It may not be that. We find out that Brock Lesnar's gonna be in San Antonio next week. And Corey Graves makes the comment, oh, well, I wonder what Brock Lesnar thinks about Seth Rollins attacking his advocate. So maybe we are getting Seth Rollins, Brock Lesnar. That was another idea I threw out there. But I think the match is Oba Brock. I just don't know how they book it.
Well, you got to stand on business. I'm going to stand on ICW business, and I'm going to say, I'm going to keep my parlay card and say Obafemi and Brock Lesnar in the Open Challenge. But you kind of was opening up my question that I wanted to ask you, and that was, what do we do in this Open Challenge if Brock Lesnar was to beat Obafemi and beat his ass? You know what I'm saying? What do we do? Like, where do we go as far as Obafemi? We go back to Rusev and keep that going? Like, how much does this hurt or help Obafemi, the Open Challenge?
Can he really be called the ruler?
If he loses.
Can he really be called the ruler? Can he really be called the ruler if he loses to Brock Lesnar? Because I don't see him keeping that name. He can't keep that moniker if he loses clean to Brock Lesnar. The reason you're the ruler is because you are ruling over everybody. And I mean, and the way he threw around Rusev, the way he's probably going to throw around Sheamus, I get your ruler moniker. But if you're putting him up against a guy like Brock Lesnar, the beast incarnate, and you lose clean, you're not the ruler anymore. You've been dethroned. And it's like Demon Finn losing to the Fiend. He's not the demon anymore. It doesn't work. You can't do it. But I don't know if they're going to have him beat Brock.
So part two to my question is, how does it affect Oba if he wins?
It pushes him
And Brock loses.
it pushes him up as one of the top baby faces of the company. It pushes him way up the card, way up the card, because this is a guy that threw around John Cena on his retirement tour, threw him around like he wasn't nothing. He was still doing Super Cena things. I mean, Brock is that guy, and they build Brock to being that guy. And if Oba goes over him, that is going to propel him. The thing is, I don't know where you go from there. Brock Lesnar's more of a final boss.
Right.
And Oba's on the third level. He's not on level 20 going against your final boss. He's on level 3.
Yeah.
So if you
because I don't see Oba winning the belt this year. I don't see Oba Finley winning the belt this year. The heavyweight belt.
No, he may win an IC title. He may win a US title, depending on where he's at. I don't see him winning a world title. But if he beats Brock Lesnar clean, it definitely shoots him up the ladder. 100%.
Okay.
100%.
I personally feel like this, Burr. I feel like if Oba Finley shows up to work, he gets paid. Like, I think if he just shows up, he's the one that's in the open challenge. As long as he doesn't get squashed, it does something for him. I don't know what it does, but it does something for him. Now, if he wins, it does a lot, you know? I don't know what that does for Brock, but we could both say that Oba Finley is going to be working full time over Brock Lesnar. Like, I don't know what Brock Lesnar's plans are for the rest of the year as far as wrestling, but I feel like if they was going to keep a strong Brock around, then they would have had him beat John Cena for a belt. You know, he squashed John Cena. But I just feel like they brought him out for one because it was WrestlePalooza and it was ESPN and they needed him. And for two, yeah, like he should have went for a belt. He squashed them and it was just like meaningless, you know? So I'm not even taking Brock serious as far as sticking around or being around, but I'm open to it. I'm open to what happens. Now, if it's Seth Rollins, then that's a whole nother bag of tricks that we got. But I think Oba just, like I said, from being in Stand and Deliver a year ago to being even considered to be in the Open Challenge and see him just dominating the way he has. He's on SmackDown tossing up Johnny, and then on Monday he's on Raw tossing up Rusev. Man, sky's the limit for him.
I mean,
sky's the limit for him. And I love to see it. I love to see it. I'm going to keep it real. I love to see it. I like CM Punk. I mean, not CM Punk. I don't like CM Punk IWC. I like Brock Lesnar, but like I said, I felt like when he came back, it was sort of meaningless. It wasn't heavy hitting like I thought it should have been. Then he got eliminated at Royal Rumble. Just different things happening where I don't think they playing the Beast card right yet. They ain't pulled it out yet. He's the Beast incarnate, but they ain't put his charger on yet. They ain't put the charger on his back, you know? And I think they're still waiting to see what they're gonna do with him before they do that. But you know, Paul Heyman, he makes no mistakes. So we'll see, man. We'll see. WrestleMania is like 4 weeks away. We'll see.
At this point, though, Brock doesn't need the wins. Brock doesn't need it. Brock is solidified as the Beast incarnate forever.
He does need the wins. Why doesn't he? He needs the wins. If he doesn't need the wins, then why is he here? He doesn't need the money, so he needs the wins. He needs to win every time he's on screen, or he's gonna get the John Cena treatment on his way out. And that's sad. We don't want to see that.
Right. But
we already seen it happen with John Cena, so
what would you rather have?
No, I don't think Brock Lesnar would ever go out like that.
But what would you rather have? Would you rather have Brock Lesnar come in, if it is Oba Femi Brock Lesnar, would you rather have Brock Lesnar come in and beat Oba Femi and drop Oba Femi all the way back down to level 1 to where the match didn't really matter? Or would you rather have him build Oba Femi as the next beast of the next 20 years?
Well, this goes back to what I just said, Burr. If Oba Finley shows up to that motherfucker, he can't go. It's impossible for him to go back to level 1. He's in WrestleMania fighting Brock Lesnar. We don't expect you to win. I don't expect you to beat Brock Lesnar, bro, but I'm glad you're there. And if you give him a good fight, then Brock Lesnar is not the brick wall that you crash in your car into. He's the pothole that fucks up your tire. That's all. He's not the wall for Obafemi, bro. That's why I feel like it's a win-win for him. Does it kind of make him look like a less than a the ruler, like you said? Yeah. But at the same regard, everyone on the roster isn't gonna get a chance to wrestle Brock Lesnar and get the chance to even get that, you know? So it still puts Obafemi in a position where he looks strong, bro. I think it does. Now, if he goes in the ring and gets squashed like John Cena, then yeah, he's gonna be a joke. But I don't think that's gonna happen. So as long as it's a good match and Oba loses, he's still gonna keep moving on. Just like if Bronson Reed could beat Roman Reigns and nothing happened, and Roman Reigns just keep moving on, you know?
Yeah.
That's the logic I'm using with the whole Obafemi shit. Sometimes losing is winning if you lose the right way, I guess.
I guess.
Let us know in the comments how you feel. Let us know in the comments how you feel. You know how I feel. You know how my cousins feel. Let us know in the comments how you feel.
Yeah,
Because this shit could go on all night.
All night.
We're going to move on, man. Let's talk about it.
Okay, so the main event slot we got of Monday Night Raw. Roman ain't here tonight, right? Of course.
Yeah,
Danhausen makes an appearance. Danhausen's there, but Roman's not there.
Right.
So,
right.
So your boy Phil comes out to the ring. Your boy Phil decides to get the babyface pop and questions to the crowd straight up. Hey, I didn't know how y'all were gonna feel about me being out here, because some of the things that I may or may not have said last week, people have said is disrespectful.
Right. And you in Seattle, homie. You in a crowd full of Samoans, Pacific Islanders, Tongans. You got the whole Pacific Island in the building. Shout out to Washington. Shout out to everyone, all the Islanders. You got the whole Samoa in the crowd and watching at home, bro. You taking a big risk by being out there tonight after what you said on Raw last week. Most definitely, CM Punk. I'm glad you're acknowledging that. See, CM Punk, you a lot of things, but you're no fool.
Well, all he had to do was say, how about them Seahawks? That's all he had to do. That's it.
That's all he had to do.
Pop. That's it. So
he's no fool.
Well, he comes out, he talks about how he is going to make sure if people are in the ring with him, he's going to make sure they level up. He's going to make sure they level up physically, which is a joke because your boy gets tired after 7 minutes of stretching. And he's going to make people level up verbally, which is where he comes into talking about people's, rest in peace to their family members.
Right. Even though, for the most part, CM Punk is the master of the microphone. I love his promo. He kind of got ate up on the mic last week. He did. But CM Punk, you are right, bro. You do get the heat hot. When y'all start talking on that mic, when you get that mic in your hand, you get this shit hot.
Yep.
You don't got to do much. Everyone likes CM Punk has always been an anomaly because of his personality and his mic skills and different things. So he's not lying about that. He comes out, he's a promo guy, man. He's a talker. He's a politician, bro.
Yeah,
he's a politician.
He can't tell me he levels up people physically.
He's not apologizing. He's not apologizing. He ain't coming out and saying sorry. You know, and I'm fucking with that. You feel me? He's stirring the pot.
Well,
good work, CM Punk, so far.
Well, there's some people that want him to go ahead and say he's sorry, that need an apology, and they've been backstage sipping on that juice, sipping on that fireball. They've been sipping, they feeling themselves, dog. They coming out. I'm talking about your Uso Penitentiary, the bloodline. They come out and they demand an apology from CM Punk. Jay's
That's
all
right.
hyped up. Jay's in his face. Jimmy's more calm and cool, but he's like, bro, you gonna say you're sorry, like now.
Right. Jay Uso, like I said, since the beginning of the show, he is off the libations. He is gone off the libations. He is turned up. He ain't playing. You disrespecting Sika. That's his uncle. He not having that shit. He ain't having that. He ain't having it. And one thing I said earlier, I wanted to mention. You said it was a different dynamic, So Larry, the difference between Larry and Sika. So it might be a little bit more hard hitting to the MFTs, with Sika just passing and compared to Larry's passing. So they come in because Roman is not there, as we said. They come in, they want some respect for the family.
And
The bloodline is still there.
Yeah. And Punk gives his respect for Sika, though he throws out a weird line that seems very condescending. He's like, "Hey, I'm not a spiritual guy, but do you think Sika can hear me? Do you think Sika can see what I'm about to say?" Like, it seemed real condescending, but he talks about how he was rolled when he was younger. He was with the bloodline. They taught him everything he knows. He babysit Lance and I when he was young. Like, he tries to give that respect, but he does it that condescending CM Punk way.
Right, of course. That's what I'm saying. CM Punk comes out tonight in Seattle, and he's standing on business for real. He's standing on business. Of course he feels pressure from the Usos to apologize, but yeah, he's pretty much standing on what the fuck he said.
Well,
and he ain't going back on what he said for real.
He said, out of everybody in the family, there's one person that hasn't respected me, and that's Roman Reigns. So you want me to say I'm sorry? Okay, I'm sorry. And the Usos are like, hell yeah, we did it. We got him to say he's sorry. I got him to say he's sorry. It's like the big dude Bob Sapp plays in the longest yard. Well, he's like, yeah, I got him to say he's sorry, guys. They do that thing. And CM Punk says, all right, listen, I'm sorry that Roman treated y'all like garbage. I'm sorry that he disrespected Dusty Rhodes, and I'm sorry that he's sending his young boys to come out and deal with his business instead of being here because he don't care about the people.
Right. Well, Roman is a part-time guy, man. He's a movie star. He's a family man. He's got shit going on, And this is back to the last year of the division, Uso bloodline, blood feud that's been going on. And CM Punk is in the middle of that. And so, whoever's in the bloodline is gonna confront his ass.
Yep.
So if it was me and you disrespect my uncle and I'm there to confront you, I'm gonna do that. But CM Punk is right. I'm the fucking dog. I don't want to hear from y'all. Don't y'all got tag team business to be dealing with?
Yeah. Well, they give him a little shot in the kiss.
So with all that being said, right, what was the last wrestling match we had? What was the last actual wrestling match we had before all of this? So this shit is getting crazy. CM Punk, this is the second week in a row you haven't wrestled. You just come out and talk.
Yep, running that mouth of his. I was about to say.
So you was hurt. You was hurt for the Elimination Chamber, and now all of a sudden you turned up. It's a lot of moving parts going on with this horrible ending. Doesn't make sense. If Roman Reigns isn't there, why are you there talking? Just cut a damn video promo like Liv and fucking Stephanie,
And that's what they built this up like, oh, shit's about to come to an end. It's about to. And then he takes a smack to the face, a pop to the chin, and the Usos dip out. And that's the show. Roll credits. Like, what?
Yeah.
What? Bro, why?
Yeah. Horrible ending. Where's LA Knight? Where the hell is LA Knight at? Where the hell is LA Knight?
Yeah.
Where's Gunther?
Yeah.
We saw Io Sky. But okay, where's everybody else at? Why they not doing nothing, man? This is a horrible build. They're just banking off the names and hoping that shit sells and hoping that shit sticks. They don't use the roster correctly, and they're wasting time. We got the same people doing the same shit, and it's just ridiculous. The ending of this Raw was ridiculous. The CM Punk promo was ridiculous, even though this one was better than last week's, and I feel like he's standing on business. But he didn't have to stand in front of Roman Reigns and go back and forth on the mic. It's different. He could definitely tear up the Usos on the mic. Another show, another chaotic day, another hard day to be a WWE fan, I must say. NXT's coming on, and, hopefully they'll give me some more answers to what the fuck's going on because, yeah, man, disappointing show. Highlight of the night, Danhausen once again. I don't know, Burrr, what you got for me, baby?
Hey, I'm still representing because your Burr is not getting cursed. All right, I'm not.
Hey, the TB2 podcast is immune to the curse, man. We got the Danhausen merch. You got the Danhausen figurines. We good, bro. We are good. We safe from the curse. I don't know if y'all are, though. Triple A, watch out.
Hey, WWE shop. You better get that Danhausen merch. You save yourself.
Hey,
Save yourself.
tune into our SmackDown / NXT review that we did, and it's coming out as well. Tune into that one because we talking about NXT and we talking about SmackDown. On this episode, oh my God. We just trying to get through this Raw shit. Just trying to get through this Raw shit. But I feel like NXT gonna have a little bit more for me. Triple A, I just want to announce they got a pay-per-view coming out in Pueblo, a PLE. I'm still saying pay-per-view, I'm old school. We got PLE, Rhea Los Reyes. We got a 4-way match. Dom, Vikingo. We got the new Americano and that shit. I'm looking forward to that. I'm looking forward to seeing the backlash from Vengeance Day tonight on NXT. And we got AEW coming.
Yep. There's a lot of wrestling all the time.
So there is hope. There is hope. There is hope for us. And there is hope for the IWC. But this Raw, whoa, man. Woo. A lot of answers. I mean, a lot of questions unanswered.
Yeah.
A lot of questions unanswered. A lot of questions that need to be questioned. And yeah, I don't know, man. I don't know.
It's just for being WrestleMania season. The build is weird. I mean, for being the road to WrestleMania, the build is weird. And now I'm not saying the MGK, the beard is weird. The build is weird. All right. It's not building up the way that I think it should be. But we've only got a couple minutes left before we jump off here, before we finish it for the night. Wish everybody a wonderful week until next time. But I've got a few things that's happened in wrestling news we got to talk about right quick. So you brought up AAA. It was announced this morning that Nino Hamburguesa, a viral video went viral of him at an indie event. He's sitting on a dude's lap in the crowd, and he's giving him about 4 or 5 elbows to the face, man. The only thing is, at first, I didn't know if he was the crowd member was touching him inappropriately, catching a feel. I still don't know if the crowd member said, "Hey, you fat ass, get off of me," and he started going at it. But you can't be doing that, man. You can't be hitting people in the crowd. I love going to live events. I love getting into wrestlers' faces. I've gotten into Bobby Lashley's face. I've gotten into FTR's face. I have such a fun time doing it, but I am not getting clocked, and I'm not clocking them. I don't know what happened between these two and why this was coming, but it is viral. It is out there. I'll repost it on our TikTok and on our YouTube shorts, so y'all can check it out. But it's crazy, man. WWE fired him. Let him go.
Damn. Another one bites the dust.
Yeah.
When you get signed to WWE, you're basically signed to ESPN. You're basically signed to Disney. You're basically signed to UFC. You gotta be careful. You gotta walk the line. You gotta wear the white gloves, brother.
Yep.
Like, you can't do shit. You gotta watch what you say, you gotta watch what you do. If you're in the crowd, you pay money. I love wrestling events. I love wrestling events live, and TV is just so different. You know, I love to watch both, but definitely great experience watching wrestling live and interacting with the crowd and the wrestlers. But I'm not trying to get knocked out. I paid all this money. I'm not gonna do that. I want to just enjoy myself, enjoy the show, respect the wrestlers, respect the fans. Like, that shit's crazy, man. That shit's crazy. We definitely gonna figure out and dive deep and see what really happened. But yeah, man, another one bites the dust.
Yeah. Yeah. And other news talking about people being let go from WWE. We got a headline that Road Dogg has left creative.
Another one bites the dust. Road Dogg, Jesse James, good old boy, member of the clique.
Yep.
Just you and Triple H with this crazy booking. You, fucking Bruce Pritchard, all y'all need to be fired. All y'all need to be fucking fired. That's just what it is. Bring in Al Snow. Bring in Jim Cornette. Bring in Shane McMahon. Bring in some of these guys that actually know how to book and write. Um, Jesse James, good. God bless you, brother. You still good. You gonna fall, but you gonna land on a pillow, nigga, because you Triple H homeboy. You been around for so long. It's all good. And it's probably a lot of pressure on you to be doing this shit and hearing all this criticism. So, it's a blessing in disguise, Road Dog. Another one bites the dust, man. Damn.
Yeah. Yeah.
Mm.
And
WWE, man, as the world turns, I'll tell you.
hey, it was just another cog in the wheel, and eventually the cog gets replaced.
That's it, brother. But hey, man, it's been a good episode. Raw review, WWE review. Y'all stay tuned for the AEW review. We got SmackDown on coming up. Y'all go ahead and look at that one and listen to that one. In the meantime and in between time, I'm the boss. That's the Burr. Burrr. We are the TB2 podcast. Signing out, man.